This mouse was a huge part of my childhood, and now I'm a little creeped out by him, can't lie. Anyways, I got my cozy Mickey Mouse sweater on and I'm ready for this video. Hey everyone, what's up and welcome back to Most Amazing Top 10. And today I'm bringing you the top 10 scary Mickey Mouse urban legends. Starting off this countdown, we have Mickey Mouse got sued. It was believed that back in 2010, a woman sued the actor who played Mickey Mouse at Disney because he was apparently acting inappropriately. They claimed that Mickey was picking up children and swinging them around in a tight hug, hurting the child. Of course, this isn't real. However, in 1990, the actor who dressed up as Winnie the Pooh was accused of slapping a young girl. During the trial, the actor showed up in the costume for a portion of it to prove that he has limited mobility of his arms and didn't intentionally mean to hit the girl. Apparently, he just turned around and her hand clipped the Mickey ears she was wearing. And in 2004, Tigger was sued. And in 2008, Donald Duck was sued, but never Mickey Mouse. Coming in at number 9, we have the fainting Mickey. It is no doubt that wearing those heavy, bulky costumes in the blazing sun and heat can take a toll on the actors' bodies. This urban legend states that one time Mickey Mouse actually fainted at the park and collapsed directly on a child. However, this has never happened. I mean, it is said that back in the 1960s, the actors had to wear those costumes for hours before having a break. But now they can only be in the sun for 30 minutes, and some even wear vests that are filled with ice packs to prevent them from overheating. It is said that costumes can weigh up to 47 pounds, and in 2005 there were 282 costume-related injuries. So the possibility of an actor passing out on a hot day definitely doesn't surprise me. In our 8th spot, we have the real Mickey Mouse. This urban legend states that at the peak of his fame, Walt Disney himself would go around the park dressed up in a Mickey Mouse costume. That way, he would be able to enjoy the park without being swarmed by families. I mean, that would be pretty cool if you got to meet him and you didn't even know it. But it was also a way for him to gather intel from those families. So in a way, he was using his Mickey Mouse costume to spy on others. Like, just imagine him walking up and just Mickey listening to people's conversations. I mean, thankfully this is just a legend, but I bet some workers at Disney have definitely heard and witnessed some pretty interesting things. In our 7th spot, we have the potty mouth Mickey. I mean, I'm sure it can be super tough to interact with those kids and adults and not be able to talk, like only using gestures all the time. I mean, I don't think I'd be able to do it. I'd have to put tape on my mouth, or else I would just be responding to all the questions they ask. Or if they're like, say hello, I'd be like, oh, hi, dang, you know? Or if they're like, okay, we're gonna take a photo, 1, 2, 3, say cheese, I'd just be like, cheese, shoot, you know? Now, this urban legend dates back to the early 2000s, and an employee who played Mickey was fired after repeatedly swearing at the children. It said that he would even secretly whisper profanities to the children while taking photos. Then the children would go throughout their day and repeat the swear words. Apparently, this worker just hated his job and was trying to get back at the park by damaging its reputation. Again, it's just a legend. The park is still the cheery place that we love. Making our way down the list at number 6, we have Suicide Mouse. Now, I know I've talked about this before, but let me go more in depth. Basically, there's an urban legend out there of a lost episode of Mickey Mouse titled mouse.avi. Now, this is a real video. You can see it on YouTube. Some people believe that it's fan-made. Others believe the actual origin of it. So let me describe the video. It's a black and white video that starts off with Mickey just, you know, casually walking along a street. This goes on for 3 minutes until the video fades to black. They thought that was it. But later on, a full version of this video was found. It picks up where the other video left off. This time, sounds of static fill the screen and Mickey reappears. Now, this time his expression has changed and he looks more terrified. He continues to walk along and sounds of distorted voices can be heard in the background. It almost sounds like people are yelling in pain. It's quite disturbing. As the video progresses, you can see Mickey getting more and more terrified. His eyes go completely white and the voices in the background get more menacing. There's even a woman you can hear screaming as if she's being tortured. Then the background changes and Mickey is in like a broken down, scary looking neighborhood. The screaming intensifies and Mickey has a look of sheer panic on his face and he just starts picking up the pace. The video ends with Mickey running and then killing himself by injection. The last thing that appears on the screen is Russian writing that says, "The sights of hell bring its viewers back in." Don't know what that means and I don't want to know. So where did this video come from? Well, legend has it that the film critic Leonard Maltin found it while looking through episodes of Mickey Mouse to include in a Walt Disney Treasures DVD set. When he came across it, he was so disturbed that he couldn't finish watching it all. And obviously, the episode didn't make the cut. We are now at our 5th and halfway mark with the banned episode. So apparently there was a television episode of Mickey Mouse that got banned because it tackled more mature subject matter. In this video, it is said that Mickey catches Minnie cheating on him with none other than Donald Duck. As a result, Mickey then tries to get back at Donald and Minnie by setting up elaborate traps to try and harm them. But they never succeed since Goofy always sets them off and he gets hurt instead of them. The episode progresses with Mickey kidnapping Daisy to get revenge on Donald and then trying to kill himself using multiple different methods. But there is no video footage of this episode. It's just all a story from someone who claims that they saw it on TV before it got banned and permanently erased from history. In our fourth spot, we have the death of Mickey Mouse. This urban legend suggests that one of the actors that played Mickey Mouse at Disneyland committed suicide after being overwhelmed from working there. Mickey Mouse is basically Disney's main mascot, so people are constantly swarming that character, and it has to be hard to stay in character all day in a heavy suit with poor ventilation. You also are faced with screaming and crying kids and rude parents all day. It was a very physically and mentally demanding job. Well, this all got to one of the employees, and it's said that he ended up taking his own life as a result. Legend states that his dead body was found in his house with a note by a pair of Mickey ears. The note read, "The mouse kills." Creepy. Making our way down the list at number 3, we have the kidnapped children. A couple of years ago, a really terrifying image made its way around the internet. Basically, it's a photo of someone in a dirty old Mickey Mouse costume in a dark basement. Mickey is seen just lurking around the corner. Well, thanks to this photo, this next urban legend came to life. Basically, it said that this scary-looking Mickey lurks somewhere around the grounds of Disney World Park. But he isn't an actor or worker of Disney. In fact, he's just a creep that got this costume so he can easily trespass on the park. He then uses his costume to lure kids down to the basement. From there, he keeps the children as his prisoners, locked away. But thankfully, this is just an urban legend, and there isn't a creepy Mickey stalking the park. But what makes matters worse is a video surfaced the internet of someone in a Mickey Mouse costume trying to kidnap a kid at a fast food restaurant. So it made this urban legend seem very much real. In our second spot, we have the underground tunnels. Now, I didn't know this, but under Disney World, there is a complex tunnel system. The tunnels cover up to 9 acres. They have dressing rooms down there, cafeteria, and break rooms. Basically, it's a way for the characters to have a break without ruining the magical feel of Disney. It also allows them to get around the park without having to walk everywhere in costume. Now, the scary aspect of this is what really goes on down there. There are multiple legends surrounding the activities that go on down there, from the characters doing drugs to sexual activities or even kidnapping naughty children and holding them down there as hostages. Or even it's said that when someone passes away on a ride, their body is taken down there and hidden so that word doesn't spread. They want to maintain their family-friendly image. And in our number 1 spot, we have the trapped Mickey. So this is another theory surrounding the underground tunnels. Now, it is said that the tunnel system is very complex and it's very big. The characters are often driven around in golf carts to get them around faster. Well, legend surrounds a worker who apparently got lost in the tunnel system. So legend goes that a young man was a new worker to the team. He was one of the actors who got to dress up and play Mickey Mouse. Well, on the first day of his job, the other actors apparently decided to haze him, as they did to all new workers. As a result, they locked him in the tunnel system after his shift late at night. He was left in the tunnels all night in the complete dark. And of course, being new, he had no clue how to get around the tunnels. As a result, he spent the night wandering in the dark, hungry, trying to escape. When they found him in the morning, he was driven completely mad, with deep self-inflicted scratches all over his body. Of course, this never happened, and it's just a really creepy legend. And that's all for today's video. Make sure to comment something down below for a chance to be featured in my next comment shoutout. And as always, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to Most Amazing Top 10 for more amazing videos. And I'll see you when I see you.